Welcome, lovely people. It's your boy R6 and welcome to Rich Men's Media, where we give you quality content and entertainment news, geopolitical news, and what is trending around the world. Now, today I'm taking you straight to Russia-Ukraine war.
This explosion, the Ukrainians are saying, involved 1,100 pounds of TNT equivalent.
The attack comes hours after peace talks between the two countries fell apart. Meanwhile, Russia's launching new strikes of its own.
The bridge is a key supply route for Russian forces in Ukraine.
And claims from President Vladimir Zelenskyy that Russia is now deliberately targeting Ukrainian civilians.
Now, Putin has come out to say that he is going to hit, and he's going to hit harder.
На высшем уровне. Но как же проводить в этих условиях подобные встречи? О чем говорить?
What do we talk about?
Кто вообще
Who even
переговоры
negotiate
с теми,
with those who make a bet
кто
on
делает
terror?
ставку на
Terrorists?
террор? С террористами. И за что
And
их
why should we
поощрять,
encourage them by
предоставляя
giving them a
передышку в
break
боевых
in
действиях,
hostilities, which will
которое
be
будет
used to pump
использовано
the
для
regime
накачки
with Western
режима
weapons
западным
to
оружием,
continue forced other
для продолжения
mobilization
насильственной
and to
мобилизации и
prepare other
подготовки
terrorist
других
acts
террористических
like
актов,
the ones they
подобных
carried
тем,
out
которые
in
были
Bryansk and
осуществлены
Kerch
в Брянской
region.
и Курской областях.
And then Donald Trump posted on his X platform saying that he has had a telephone call with Putin, and from the look of things, Putin is going to strike back. And we can all agree that you cannot go and bomb Russia air defense system, their airplanes, their military base, and just want them to, sit there without doing anything. Not long ago, Russia said that what is this world if Russia is not in it?
Что это Дональд Трамп не понимает. Мы можем уничтожить весь мир несколько раз. Я напомню слова Верховного Главнокомандующего. А зачем такой мир, в котором нет России?
Which means they don't care bombing the whole world if they are not part of it. Now, according to Zelenskyy, he is saying that they managed to bomb Russia alone, but Putin is not agreeing with them. Putin is saying that the NATO is involved. And according to Donald Trump, he had a phone call with Putin, and this is what he wrote. He wrote it, and an hour later, he deleted it, and later on, he reposted it. We don't know why he deleted it, and we don't know why he reposted it, but this is what he said. I just finished speaking by telephone with President Vladimir Putin of Russia. The call lasted approximately an hour and 50 minutes. We discussed the attack on Russia's docked airplanes by Ukraine, and also various other attacks that have been taking place by both sides. It was a good conversation, but not a conversation that will lead to immediate peace. President Putin did say, and very strongly, that he will have to respond to the recent attack on the airfields. We also discussed Iran and the fact that time is running out on Iran's decision turning to nuclear weapons, which must be made quickly. I stated to President Putin that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Let's forget about Iran nuclear weapon and that brouhaha. But the main focus is Trump couldn't talk through to Putin for him to stop, and I don't think any president in this world right now can tell Putin not to strike back. Nah, because that will make Russia look weak. How can you sit there for Ukrainians to enter deep inside Russia and bomb your air base, your military base? That make the country look weak. That make Russia look weak. So we already know that there is no way Putin is going to sit there without not striking back. But the question is, how is this striking going to be? We know that one, he's not going to use any nuclear weapon, but this is going to be massive. I think this is going to be one of the biggest strike ever that Russia has strike Ukraine. So right now we have to pray. Now, according to Putin, Ukraine is no longer a country but a terrorist organization, because how can you bomb trains with civilians? How can you bomb people whilst you are fighting? Like, it has to be maybe infrastructure, but killing people in a broad daylight is a terrorist attack. So that is how Putin is classifying Zelenskyy. How can you negotiate with a terrorist? Because even Trump said that he didn't know about Ukraine attacking Russia. Although all these countries, they are fighting for Putin to cease fire. So in the middle of fighting for Russia to cease fire, Then the very day before the negotiation, you are bombing their country, which means that you don't really want to negotiate, you don't really want peace. But according to Zelenskyy, maybe doing this will prove to Russia that, nah, you are not strong. We can penetrate deep inside your country. So maybe if you are thinking of not ceasing fire, this is about time that you have to think about it, because if we are able to destroy your military airbase, then we can do more damage to your country than this. So if you are going to negotiate, you have to think about this and do your maths. But I don't understand why he didn't think like, nah, they will not negotiate until they maybe strike back. So according to Putin, how do you negotiate with a terrorist? He's not going to give them any chance to take a break and reload their equipment, because according to Putin, Zelenskyy is trying to take a break to get ammunitions from ammunitions from Germany, Italy, United Kingdom and United States. So he's not going to give them a break today, and he's not going to give them a break tomorrow. He's going to strike and strike back. So Putin is asking this question: why do you want us to give them the chance to reload, to rearm themselves from the West and strike again, destroy our infrastructure? We already know that they have destroyed their bridge. They rebuilt the bridge in about 72 hours, and they have already bombed it again. So they are saying that, why do you want us to give them break, to give them chance to rearm themselves, to get ammunition from the West and strike again? Nah, we are not going to negotiate anything today, and we are not going to negotiate it tomorrow. So I don't really know what is going to happen next, but in my own understanding, I don't think Zelenskyy wants this war to stop. That's how I'm seeing it. I believe that Zelenskyy doesn't want this war to stop, because if he really wants this war to stop, why are you striking their air base? Like, because you know this will trigger them to retaliate and even hit you back stronger. And the main thing is the day before the negotiation. Who even does that? And why do you attack their nuclear weapon airbase? You see, I'm trying to understand and I'm trying to make sense of it, but whenever I think about it, I mean, my conclusion is Zelenskyy doesn't want to stop this. He just wants support from Ukraine and from the West. He wants support from United States, or support from Germany, support from United Kingdom and other European countries or other NATO countries. Because if you think about it, like, it doesn't make sense. But I mean, this is war. Maybe I don't really know anything about war. This is Ukraine strategy. But we can admit and we can say that, yeah, they did well, because to even penetrate into Russia and attack 34% of their military airplanes, that is huge. It makes Russia look weak. It makes them look weak. The message is sending that any other countries can attack Russia. Because Russia, you should have a strong defensive system. And if you are not able to defend your country under this drone attack, then, hey, this is huge. This is huge. But yeah, we will see what will happen next. Putin has come out to say that he's not going to, sit there and watch. He's going to retaliate. So yeah, we will just sit here and wait. The name has always been R6. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share. Peace. I'm signing out.